Hi, I know I haven't been here in a while. I'm out here today to give you a little business and life update. And I used to do this every Friday because I wanted to share this journey of building my business as well as kind of like chronicling my life. And I feel like when I go out here and involve other people in it, it really holds me accountable for what I'm doing. So I just wanted to really kind of share with you some things today that I've been doing, kind of like behind the scenes of what's going on in the business, the direction I'm going. And I'm really excited because I really feel like I got this big, like energetic wave, a push that's really sending me in this direction. And I'm really, really excited to talk about it. If you are new here, my name is Kelly. I do teach the system of Reiki. I'm a Reiki master. I am all about the tools and techniques that have helped me to become empowered in this world, to shift my mind, to shift my thinking so that I can create the life I love. And I'm currently I feel like I'm in the best time of my life. I'm 55 years old. I'll be 56 in June. Yeah, going on 56. And it just seems, when I say that, it just seems so like, I don't know why I'm going to get emotional about it or something. I feel like I'm in the second half of my life, but I'm in the best half. And I'm really bound and determined to take my teachings and the wisdom that I've learned thus far and really implement them into my own life, but share them with others as well. Because that's always been a driving factor for me. I learn something, I see how it shifts my life, see how it shifts my perspective. And I'm like, oh my God, holy bang shit, wow, somebody else needs to know this too. This has helped me. And I was a teenager and a young woman, and even in my 30s and 40s, even in my 50s now, where I was looking for someone to help me, to guide me on my path. And so I hope I can be that for someone. I can be that spark of inspiration, that spark of motivation for somebody else. And I'm also here to tell you, if whatever I say doesn't resonate with you, or you don't feel like it's your truth, then that's okay. You don't need to get angry or want to resist or push back. My truth is my truth. But what you hold for yourself is your truth. And I'm not trying to force what I believe in on you, even though sometimes I get like overly excited and I'm like, yeah, you really got to get this. You really have to see this. Because I'm just so passionate about it. But don't ever feel like I'm trying to force my beliefs on you, because I'm not. What I want you to do is come with an open mind and an open heart. I want you to take the wisdoms or any wisdoms that you might have in what I say and use them for your own journey. So with that said, I'd like to go over a few different areas here, and I'll probably jump all over the place because you guys know that's how I am. I'm like, in 12 different directions. It's just how I live my life. It's how it works for me. So I just follow it. I accept that part of myself. I love that part of myself. I haven't mentioned this before, but I do have a book club. And it's a group of women who have been in my life for years. And we have a very strong connection and a strong bond. And that's not saying, if you're watching this and you're a friend of mine, that I don't have that bond with you. These are just, people that I've thought, whoa, they could probably, really enjoy the connection, the spiritual journey, that I'm on, and let's all do it together. And we just came together. And the books that we're exploring are books to help us change shift our mindset, shift our thinking, shift our perspectives, to help us grow spiritually, to help us become even more kind and loving in the world, to see through the eyes of love. And we read the 4 Agreements, which I've read a few times before, but this time it was even more profound for me. And then we went into, oh God, you guys, I can't even remember what our book after that was, because I'm like so cranked into this book we're doing now. I know December, it was a very casual month because of the holidays. We just came forward with just bringing forward any poetry or any readings that we might have and share it with the group. But January 1st, we started reading The Course in Miracles Experiment by Pam Grout, which goes along with A Course in Miracles. Just go look up A Course in Miracles. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on what it is, but it is a program of lessons and exercises for you to break down the way that you're seeing the world now today and seeing through the eyes of love. And you may not resonate with it because some of these lessons are, just really, really hard to like grasp your mind around, right? But when it's time, you'll go through it. This is like my second or third time attempting it, and I was very resistant to the first few lessons. So I just I'm not getting it. And now I'm like really into it. And that leads me to my TikTok channel. I am full force out on TikTok. I know it's crazy, right? And I'm doing the lessons from A Course in Miracles. So I'm doing a daily post, or whatever you call it, video on TikTok about the lesson. And I take a little bit from maybe what Pam Grout has said. I like points that she makes, and then points from A Course in Miracles itself, the original text. And I'm really having a fun time with it. And I don't know if it's because of that, or if it's because I'm really getting this surge of creativity that's just welling up and starting to spew out of me, or what. But I'm really getting a lot of wisdom, I feel like, that's coming out of me that I really want to share with people. And a lot of this is based on, and I'll go back to that, is on my own life experiences and how I'm seeing my life, how I'm seeing the lessons in my life. And it's really cool. So if anything, whatever's happened in your life, what can you learn from it? How did it play a part in where you are now? Because it has no matter, that could be the freaking most painful thing that ever happened to you. This is what I like to say. Some things happen to us, our lives fall apart, but it could actually be the catalyst that made us move, because that's what the universe will do. It'll fuck us right up so that we take the direction we are intended. Our soul contract we have this soul contract of where we're going in our lives and what we're going to do with it. So if we're not following it, shit's got to hit the fan sometimes. And that's how I see it. Sometimes these experiences can be painful. Sometimes we can see the wisdom and the lesson in it. And sometimes we hold on to it and create a victim mentality. That choice is yours. I'm here to tell you. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 30, 40 years of his life and he could have used the experience to be hateful and bitter. But he got out and he created and overcame that apartheid that was going on in South Africa. And it just goes to show that you can make a difference, and don't let, something that you feel has wronged you hold you back and hold you where you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to get on that tangent, but I did, and there it is. So I am really, really getting into these A Course in Miracles experiments, really doing the exercises every single day, and it's really shifting my thinking and helping me see things in a different way. And I'm truly blessed, and I hope you can find that on your journey as well. I am doing yoga daily. I know that's like, I always talk about yoga. Yoga is amazing. You got to do yoga. Yoga discharges energy. It can get rid of your bullshit thoughts and energy that you're stuck energy in your body. But for the longest time, I fell away from my yoga practice. And, I feel that in falling away from some of these practices in my life, that it really set me up for a fall. But it probably was what I needed to get where I am here today. But in December, I started a 30-day yoga journey with Yoga with Adrienne. And it was like one of her old 30-day programs. But, hey, must have came at the right time. But man, I feel so good in my body. At 55 years old, I'm starting to feel the aches and pains of age. This has really helped. I'm now she's January 2nd. I don't know. She started it maybe January 2nd. Another 30-day journey. And I'm like, I'm doing that every day. Well, I have missed a few days. I was sick around the holidays. No, after the holidays. It was after the holidays, beginning of January. I got sick, and it just took a lot out of me for a good probably 10 days. I stayed home and isolated. I worked when I could. That's the beauty of working for yourself and working from home. But, I feel like I lost 2 weeks in January, but maybe I needed it. So no big deal. So I did miss some practices of yoga, but I'm not going to get bad on myself because there are some days where I just didn't feel good. So I'm doing yoga daily, and I can tell you the benefits of that are marvelous. It not only helps the body, it helps the mind, it helps the soul. So roll out your mat and do some practice. I mean, it's only 20, 30 minutes. I do it every day. Even if you can go a couple times a week to a studio, do what works for you, but I can tell you it really helps. My Reiki journey has brought me into on a new path, which I'm really, really excited about, that I'm starting to do my trainings a little bit different and my teachings, and I'm really, really excited about. I found a Reiki teacher who teaches from the traditional Japanese way of Reiki. I felt like first of all, there was something missing in my Reiki practice. I kept my spiritual practice and my Reiki practice separate. And as many of you know, that I have studied meditation. I've studied Buddhism. I have been to meditation centers and have been to lectures from Buddhist monks. And I have followed the Dalai Lama for years. I believe in meditation as a way for us to come to a peaceful mind and to cultivate kindness and compassion. I live in a city where they do a lot of research on the effects of meditation and how that can cultivate kindness and compassion in someone. So I've been on a journey. I have a lot of these Eastern philosophies I've been studying for several years now. But I would always keep that separate. There's my spirituality, there's my meditation, there's Reiki, there's yoga. So all these different things I kept kind of like I felt like they were segmented. And for me, I felt like I was looking for something that could like join these practices together. And what I discovered is Reiki is energy. Reiki is in everything. Reiki is the universe. But the system of Reiki is practiced and seen a little bit different depending on what part of the world you're from, how you were taught yourself. But at the core of Reiki, it is a spiritual practice. It's a path to enlightenment. And it's been, Mikao Usui, the founder himself, was Buddhist. So there's Japanese Buddhist teachings that have been integrated in Reiki, as well as Shintoism and Japanese martial arts. And I'm like, holy shebangy. This is like all of everything that I believe in and have been studying for years. Like, it's just crazy how just the dots all come together, right? So I have really been studying the traditional Japanese system of Reiki with Franz Steiny. He's from Holland, and he is a delightful man. Look him up. He just really talks about your great bright white light, and doing these practices from the system of Reiki it brings about enlightenment and makes your diamond shine. And I'm going to be doing some more videos on it. I'm going to start to incorporate more meditation and in how I teach Reiki in the level 1 and level 2. And then I'm also going to teach Reiki level 1 on a Saturday, and then I'm going to teach level 2 on another day. How I was teaching it was Reiki level 1 on Saturday, Reiki level 2 on Sunday. But I have in one weekend. But I see the benefit of somebody taking a Reiki level 1 course and really establishing that relationship with Reiki by praying the precepts, doing Gassho meditation, doing the meditation practices that I've just learned, doing Reiki self-healing. So it's healing of yourself. And what this is creating is it's creating that strong foundation for you as a Reiki practitioner. So at the next level, then it's, okay, now I can do hands-on healing. So I want to give people that foundation and have them work on that foundation first before they go into Reiki level 2. I do have a Reiki level 1 course set up on Saturday, March 11th. It's via Zoom live with me. I love teaching from home. I love teaching on Zoom. I promise you'll get the same thing out of it. So I'm really excited about that. To go along with that, I have launched a monthly Reiki Circle. And this is open to anyone that you want to participate in a Reiki Circle in learning Reiki from multiple teachers, because everybody has their wisdoms, everybody has their ways, and you can take from what your teacher is teaching you and create your way. And that's what I love about Reiki. It's so like non-judgmental, so loving. And, we're all this huge, great big community. We're all after one thing, peace of mind and love, enlightenment. And so I'm doing this Reiki Circle open to my students that are attuned to Reiki. Come on in, because what I plan on doing is going over practices, going over meditations, doing the Reiki precepts in Japanese, chanting the precepts. We're going to go over the symbols, learn more about the symbols. We're going to go deep into the spiritual side of it. So I'm really excited about it. There is sign up. Registration is required. It's free. It says donation. I don't think you have to give a donation, but I set it up as a donation-based class or donation-based offering. And I'll put that link down in the description below. So I'm really, really excited about that. You guys, I nearly cried when I was offered this opportunity. In 2015, I was certified as a life coach. And of course I did it because I wanted to save the world through coaching. But I've always wanted to, with that, I always wanted to, so going way back, my intention when I went back to college was to get my master's of social work so I could do therapy. I wanted to help people on their path. Like I spoke about earlier, I wanted to provide to somebody a support system, and I wanted to help someone and be like a light, like a flashlight or a guiding light to help them. And so I went through this life coach certification program. And what I found in it was tools and techniques to actually empower and coach myself. It also helped with my Reiki clients. I could listen better. I could give someone the space. I could ask empowering questions so that someone could find their own answers. And I believe that's what a really good coach does. A good coach points out what you're doing right and then helps you work through the process of finding the answers on your own. And sometimes you don't see your own blocks, right? But somebody else can. Like you could be sitting here right now and be like seeing everything blah 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 about my I'm stuck with this, and somebody else could plainly see why, but I can't. So that's what a coach is there to lovingly guide you to your own answers so that you can feel more empowered, so you can have the confidence and move forward in these different directions and really help you shift your mindset. So anyway, long story short, I was asked to be a training facilitator for clear inner focus mindset coaching. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Yes, I would love to do that. Oh my God, it's like a dream come true. So I will be offering a coaching certification program starting on March 28th. We meet for 16 times. All the training is recorded by Patty Jackson, who is the founder of Clear Inner Focus. And we meet once a week. I meet with the students once a week, and we go over the lessons that they've learned and integrate them in real life practice over Zoom. And then there's another 6 weeks or 6 meeting times that we meet up and we go over just for support. So it can be starting your LLC, starting your business, creating a business plan, that sort of thing. And you guys, I am just so excited about this. So if you or someone you know are interested in becoming a life coach, give me a call. We can talk about it, see if it might be a good fit for you. I'm really excited about sharing this opportunity because I know how much it shifted my own life and the lives of so many others that I know. So reach out to me if you're interested. I wrote down do an analysis on social media marketing. So I will be coming back with that as well. Oh, my reselling business. I don't have that down. I'm still going strong on my reselling business. I don't know if you know, I do sell out on eBay and Poshmark. I go to thrift stores. I'm down to once a week now, and I really cut back because I really want to put my time, energy, and focus into these other areas of my business. And I'm just looking for a little side hustle income from that reselling. So until I get some of these other things up and running and a consistent income from my business. So, yeah, I'm still selling out on those. I'll put the links down below. Go look. I have some really cute things out there. So it's been going really good. I got an inventory system all set up. I don't want to keep that much inventory. Like, I hear some of these resellers, they got thousands of items. No, that's not how I want to do it. I just really want to do it really part-time. Find some really cute things, put them out there. So, yeah. So that's how it's been going for me and my business. I'm going to start this really good plant-based eating plan at the beginning of the year, but guess what? It didn't pan out. I'm going to try to take this one day at a time and see where it takes me. I do want to more vegetables in my diet is what I want to do. And I know how important it is to eat better foods and more plant-based and no junk food and no bad snacks, snack on fruits and vegetables. I know all these things. I just don't do them. So I don't back around to it because I know my health depends on it. I just want to say thank you all for joining me today and being here till the end of this video. And if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe on your way out. I really appreciate the support. It means the world to me. I hope you're having a beautiful day and many blessings.